Hello, fellow book lovers, and welcome to The Reading Habit, a journey through books, the podcast where we explore the many facets of reading, the magic of stories, and how books shape our lives. I'm your host, Alice, and I'm so excited to dive into today's topic, the power of reading, why we love books and how they shape us. Whether you're a passionate reader or someone looking to rekindle the love of books, this episode will give you some fresh perspectives on the transformative nature of reading. So grab a cup of tea, find your coziest reading nook, and let's get started. You know, there's something truly magical about books. Reading is one of the oldest forms of entertainment and education, spanning across every culture and generation. So what makes reading so universally appealing? It's not just about the words on a page. Reading allows us to escape to other worlds, live through different experiences, and even gain insight into the lives of others. It can be a quiet retreat after a long day or a thrilling adventure that takes us on a roller coaster of emotions. But beyond entertainment, reading has some surprising benefits. Did you know that reading regularly can improve your focus, memory, and empathy? It helps us understand different perspectives and builds cognitive resilience. There's even research that suggests reading fiction improves our emotional intelligence because we become so deeply involved in the characters' lives. Now, let's get personal. Why do we love to read? For many of us, it's because reading gives us a sense of connection, whether it's to a beloved character, an inspiring idea, or even a community of fellow readers. Let me share a story with you. When I was young, I remember curling up with The Chronicles of Narnia by C.S. Lewis. That book didn't just entertain me. It changed how I viewed the world. It taught me about courage, loyalty, and the power of imagination. And I'm sure you've had similar experiences. Maybe it was the first time you read Harry Potter, or the moment you discovered a genre you never thought you'd enjoy. There's something special about the books that touch us deeply. They stay with us long after we turn the final page. Now let's talk about how reading can shape our lives. I like to think of books as little roadmaps that guide us through life. We can learn so much from fiction, memoirs, and even self-help books. They inspire us to be better people, give us new ideas, and sometimes even change our direction in life. Take, for example, To Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee, a book that shaped the moral outlook of an entire generation. Or how about self-development books like Atomic Habits by James Clear, which has helped countless people transform their habits and daily routines? Reading gives us access to a wealth of knowledge and wisdom from others. It's like having a mentor in your hands, someone who's been there and learned the lessons you're now seeking. And the best part, there's always another book ready to teach us something new. So how do we make reading a part of our daily lives, especially in this fast-paced, digital world where distractions are everywhere? The key to building a reading habit is to make it simple and enjoyable. Start by setting a small goal, maybe just 10 or 15 minutes of reading a day. Choose books that truly interest you, not books you feel like you should read. And remember, audiobooks count too. Listening to a book while commuting or doing chores is a great way to fit more reading into your life. Another great tip is to create a cozy reading space, somewhere that invites relaxation and peace, where you can escape into a book for a little while. You'll be amazed at how quickly reading can become the highlight of your day. And now, one of my favorite parts of the podcast, book recommendations. This week, I'm diving into The Night Circus by Erin Morgenstern. It's an enchanting novel that blends magic and mystery in the most beautiful way. If you love stories that transport you to fantastical worlds, this one is a must-read. For nonfiction lovers, I'd recommend Educated by Tara Westover, a memoir that's both raw and inspiring, about a young woman who grew up in a survivalist family and eventually escaped to pursue education. What are you reading this week? I'd love to hear your recommendations too. Feel free to send them over or tag us on social media. Well, that's it for today's episode. I hope you've enjoyed our deep dive into the power of reading and why it holds such a special place in our hearts and minds. Remember, reading isn't just about finishing a book, it's about the journey, the lessons learned, and the stories that stay with us. So whether you're picking up a new book or revisiting an old favorite, take a moment to savor the experience. Until next time, keep reading, keep exploring, and keep finding joy in the pages of a good book. This is Alice, signing off from The Reading Habit, a journey through books. Happy reading, everyone! Thanks for tuning in to today's episode. If you enjoyed the podcast, don't forget to subscribe and leave a review. And if you're hungry for more bookish content, follow us on YouTube for updates, reading challenges, and lots of fun literary discussions. Until next time, let me know if you need anything else.